Good morning. Well, it is, I don't even know. It's Thursday. Um, and I did not get my other things set up over here so I could see. Oh gosh. I'm tired, y'all. So, I went to the RuPaul's Work the World last night and had a great time. Oops, now I got my, y'all, I'm a mess. Oh, actually, I'm not. I don't need the aspirin, thank goodness, but I do need the coffee this morning. And I have some work to do. So good to see you, Randy. Thanks for signing in there. Hey to everybody else who joins us along the way and throughout the day. I do appreciate my early birds like me. It's nice to get up here and get this thing going in the morning, get my day started. So I went out last night in Pensacola. Pensacola was hosting RuPaul's Work the World at the Sanger Theater. So I got myself a t-shirt, RuPaul Work the World. It was really good fun. I didn't look too much into it beforehand, so I didn't really know who was going to be there. So some queens I really admire were there, really enjoy their performances. You had Bosco, you had Mistress Isabel Brooks, and of course Asia. I love Asia. I've seen her in a few of the RuPaul shows now, so that was really good fun, and it was a really good show. They put together a really good show. It was very loud, so hopefully the Sanger speaker system still works after this. But it was a good crowd. Everybody was having a great time. I finished up with clients yesterday afternoon, went downtown and met a good friend of mine, Maureen, and we went and had dinner. Our dinner took a little longer because we were going to meet some other friends, and our dinner took a little too long, and we only got appetizers, and we had to go. So we had to get there, and the line was crazy, but being locals, we have, some insider information, and we were able to go into another entrance and skip that line. So it was really nice. I don't know why my screen is flickering. I don't know if you can see it on your screen or not, but anyway, so that was really good fun. It was a really good way to wrap up kind of the ending of Pride Month. I don't usually say a whole lot about pride and sexuality and all of those things that make us who we are because, I'm a real estate agent and, I follow after Dolly. I try to do what people want me to do, which is real estate. But I do have opinions and things do affect me. And I rarely talk about the LGBTQ plus community. Because you never know how people are going to react. And I'm at a point in my life where if people want to react in a way that's negative and they don't want to deal with me because I am a member of and support the LGBTQ plus community, then that's okay. There are other realtors out there who don't support it and aren't a part of it that you can work with. You don't have to work with me. So I've never really been one to hide. It did take me quite some time to come out. I was in the military when I did it, and I probably, had I not gone in the military and met the group of very supportive friends and colleagues I did, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have come out. Maybe it would have taken me 10 more years. But I was in my 20s, and it's weird to me that we're still in a world where you have to identify and you have to tell people. I mean, you almost have to come out your entire life, because I get people all the time that invite my wife and I to dinner, and then I feel a little awkward. I'm like, do I say something? Do I not? It's a very personal subject, but I don't care. It's who I am. But sometimes I don't say anything, and then I feel bad, and I'm like, I should have just said it, because now for the next however long I'm dealing with this person, they're going to ask me about my wife, and I'm just going to have to kind of skirt the subject. But, I was thinking a lot about it, and I was like, well, am I going to say anything about Pride Month? Am I not? And I was going to wait till tomorrow because it's the last day of Pride Month. But I don't know, it just hit me today since I was at Work the World last night. And we're still in a time that, although we're so much more open, I mean, I am so thankful for all the people who came before me who are activists and who have fought for our rights. I wish I was more like that, but I'm more of a let me get the task at hand done and keep moving through life. And, but I'm very aware of things, and some of the things I see still going on in 2023 break my heart because it shouldn't be. People should be loved and respected for who they are, no matter what they are. I mean, as long as they're not a serial killer or, any of those things that we're not supposed to be. But, why can't people just be allowed to enjoy their lives and live their lives? And now we're in a time, although things have gotten much better, we're in a time right now where people in my community seem to be attacked for no good reason other than some cisgender white man feels like it shouldn't be allowed. And, I'm not the best with all the terms. I mean, I know a few of them. I don't really pay attention to all of the different things that are going on as far as how people want to be identified these days, because the way I look at it, whatever floats your boat, toots your horn, whatever. Do you, boo, do you. As I always say, be you. And people should be allowed to be themselves. You don't have to agree with it. Hell, there are so many things out there I don't agree with that people do, but it's not for me. But that doesn't mean I should have a say in whether or not you're allowed to enjoy your life the way you want to enjoy your life. As long as you don't break any laws, right? And people break laws every day that don't seem to be a big deal. So why should gender be a big deal? Who cares? Who cares? I'm not in your bedroom with you. The only time your gender should matter to me is if I'm the one sleeping with you, right? But it really saddens me that people attack my community all the time. They attack communities of color, different nationalities. Why? Why are we as white men, usually, why are we so threatened by other people that are just living their lives and want the same pursuit of happiness that we as white men have? We can get into so many things. We can talk about women's reproductive health. We can talk about gay and lesbian issues. We can talk about people of color and how they historically are held down and not allowed to do things that white people can do just because of their color. And it's just crazy to me that it still happens these days. Now, I may lose some followers over this. I mean, I only have like 5 of you anyway, but I think most of you know who I am and what I stand for. And I'm not pushing my agenda. I don't really care how you feel about other people, but they should be allowed to live their lives in peace, because life is hard enough without people attacking you for who you love, the color of your skin, what you feel like calling yourself. Like I said, I don't understand a lot of things and I don't agree with some things, but that's not for me to say. I'm not God. I am not. The way I was raised is the good Lord is who will judge us. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to love you and help you. Now, if I don't feel comfortable being around you, that's something I have to look at inside myself to figure out, but I shouldn't portray that or project that onto you. So anyway, as we round up this month of Pride, I hear people all the time, why do you need Pride? Well, because we have to be seen. No, cisgender, heterosexual people, every day of the year is Pride for you. You don't have to justify your existence. You don't have to fight for your rights. Unless you're a female. But if you're a male, you definitely don't have to fight for your rights. And I'm fortunate. I am a white male. And yes, I am not the most butch male out there, but I'm not the most femme either. So it's pretty easy for me to navigate through life. But I don't turn a blind eye to it, and I still feel impacted by a lot of the things that are going on. Because, we had to have a conversation last night. My friend and I, we were like, well, if we get blown up tonight, at least we're together and we're having a good time. We shouldn't even have to be thinking about things like that, guys. It's 2023. Your kids should be able to go to school without worrying about getting shot. We should be able to go into a shopping mall and not worry about somebody blowing us up. We should be able to go to a gay and lesbian event without persecution and attacks. I live my life. I pay my taxes. I do my thing. I donate. I help people. I shouldn't feel threatened or afraid to go places just because of how I identify as a person, and how I live my life and who I choose to love. So anyway, that's my soapbox on that. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just here to say, live loud, live proud. I don't care if you're gay, straight, white, bi, trans, non-binary. I don't know all the other terms. There are some other ones out there. If you want to be a curmudgeony old white person and sit in your chair and shake your finger, do it. That's your business. But don't put your hate out on the street, and don't put it on other people, because life is hard enough without people judging you and without people making it more difficult for you to live your life and love who you love. So that's my message today. Hopefully, you got something out of it. I can share so much about my life as a gay man, and going through life feeling less than, going through life feeling like I maybe couldn't get that promotion because I'm not 6'2", married to a woman, and have 3 kids and a dog and a boat and all that stuff. I didn't grow up privileged. My mom worked hard. My family worked hard. We didn't come from money. I grew up between, brick homes and trailer homes, and there's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't trade a minute of it. It's made me who I am. And I'm very fortunate that I've had very supportive people in my life. My family supported me. It took a while for people to accept, that I was not going to be married and bring a bunch of kids into the family. I wanted kids. It just didn't happen for me. But thankfully, I have had support. But there are so many people out there who don't, and have to find their support within their community and with their chosen family. So if you're fortunate enough to have some of those people or know some of those people, embrace them. They bring light into your life, and you bring light into theirs. So that is my spiel. It went on a little longer than I had planned. I'm not going to talk too much about real estate today, except if you want to buy or sell, call me. I'll tell you that. I do have some things going on today. I have some Google business, I don't know, the dog's in there playing. A Google business review I'm doing to try to check and make sure I'm optimizing my Google page so that I can get found on the interwebs and all that fun stuff. So that's the all that jazz part of Coffee with Wayne today. So I hope I didn't lose you. Hopefully, my message gets out there and it helps somebody. You've always got a safe place. If you ever need someone to talk to, whether you know me or you don't, feel free to message me. I'm always here to help. I don't have all the answers, but I do have 2 of these, and they both work, at least for now. And I've got 2 of these, and they're pretty broad, and they will always be there for you if you need me. And I don't just say that to get likes and follows and whatever. That's just who I am. It's who I've always been, and I'm here for you. So with that, before I have to break out my tissue papers, y'all have a great day. Get out there and enjoy yourself this Thursday. If you need me in any way, shape, or form, except to borrow money, because I don't do that, but if you need me, I'm always here for you. I'm always happy to help you, whether it's in real estate or in life. So have a great day, and always remember, wherever you go, whatever you do, be you. And I'll see you tomorrow.